Abigail Shrier, Bad Therapy, Why the Kids Aren't Growing Up. Welcome to an insightful exploration into the evolving landscape of therapy and its challenge in empowering today's youth, as detailed in Abigail Shrier's Bad Therapy, Why the Kids Aren't Growing Up. Unpacking the concept of iatrogenesis, originally linked to unintended negative consequences in medicine, Shrier extends this to therapy, highlighting the paradox where therapies meant to aid young people may inadvertently foster dependency and fragility. Through vivid examples, she examines how the prevailing therapy culture emphasizes emotional safety over resilience, leaving young people ill-equipped for real-world challenges. From trauma culture in educational spaces to gentle parenting trends, Shrier scrutinizes how well-intentioned efforts may stifle growth and autonomy. Get ready to delve into a critical analysis that questions if our approaches are preparing young people to thrive or inadvertently setting them up for challenges under the guise of protection.
Navigating therapy's impact. In the realm of medical ethics, the principle of, first, do no harm underscores the unexpected consequences that can arise from medical interventions, a concept known as iatrogenesis. Though rooted in the 18th century, iatrogenesis remains relevant, particularly within psychiatry, where treatments sometimes unintentionally worsen conditions. Extending this idea, Shrier examines therapy's role in the lives of young people. Picture a high school student facing a panic attack before an exam. Advised by a therapist to view the anxiety as a severe disorder, the student becomes overly aware of every nervous twitch. Or consider a college freshman feeling isolated, guided by a counselor to prioritize self-care to the point of withdrawing socially and academically. Shrier critiques how certain therapeutic practices might inadvertently foster fragility and helplessness instead of resilience. By pathologizing everyday struggles like anxiety before exams or homesickness, therapists may undermine a young person's ability to build confidence and adapt to life's hurdles. As therapy emphasizes mental health awareness, there is a risk of normal life challenges being perceived as signs of psychological issues. This approach may, paradoxically, contribute to the conditions it aims to alleviate, fostering dependency on emotional safeguarding and avoiding risks that promote growth and self-discovery. Moreover, by stressing emotional safety, therapists might discourage young people from embracing challenges that drive personal development. This focus on comfort over growth can unintentionally constrain young people's exploration of new experiences and hinder their ability to navigate life's diverse paths. When scaled to community levels, these perspectives can significantly influence societal perceptions of mental resilience and self-efficacy, affecting young people's development and integration into broader societal roles. Shrier alerts to the potential long-term consequences and advocates for a balance that equips young people with the skills to handle life's unpredictability with courage and confidence. Fragile empowerment. In today's society, the rise of therapy culture in educational settings offers new perspectives on student well-being. However, while intentions may be noble, there are unintended consequences. In schools, the trend towards trauma-informed practices suggests viewing misbehavior or academic difficulties as symptoms of trauma, rather than opportunities for growth. This shift encourages students to categorize everyday experiences as triggering, adopting therapy language that emphasizes emotional safety over resilience. Consider how high schools implement restorative justice, prioritizing emotional dialogues over tangible consequences. Bullied students must express their feelings to those who hurt them, while perpetrators define their actions through personal emotional challenges. This approach, though well-meaning, can nurture a victimhood culture, where students perceive themselves as fragile, undermining their growth and resilience. The broader societal focus on trauma, seen in trigger warnings and widespread trauma-informed initiatives, may inadvertently cultivate learned helplessness. Instead of cultivating strength and agency, young people might internalize a narrative of powerlessness, shaped by an emphasis on emotional comfort. This emphasis can strip away their sense of control over life's adversities. Moreover, a culture prioritizing emotional safety can inadvertently give rise to narcissism and extreme sensitivity. In such an environment, navigating complex social situations becomes daunting, impacting the ability to form deep, meaningful connections. Encouraging young people to view themselves as powerless in the face of adversity may deprive them of the essential tools needed to thrive and affect change in their world. This approach calls for re-evaluating how empathy and trauma are discussed, aiming to empower, rather than inhibit, their personal growth and resilience. Emotional turmoil unleashed. Picture a prestigious private school in California, where social-emotional learning reigns supreme. Here, students grow up believing that their feelings define truth, insulating them from discomfort and dissent. Enter Emily, a student who vents her frustration with a group project on social media. Though she doesn't name anyone, her classmate Sarah perceives the post as an attack. A snapshot of the post, coupled with Sarah's own emotional commentary, spreads rapidly across the school, igniting a viral social media storm. Emily, having no intention of targeting or hurting Sarah, suddenly finds herself embroiled in a whirlwind of cyber controversy. As tensions soar, teachers and administrators are caught in the crossfire, pressured by students and parents to act despite the murky evidence. Fearful of appearing unsupportive, they feel compelled to intervene, possibly by reprimanding Emily or arranging a forced reconciliation. Meanwhile, other students watch the drama unfold, learning the unspoken laws of this new emotional arena. They witness how a single post can spiral out of control and silently absorb the lesson that they too could be the next Emily or Sarah. In this school environment, fleeting misunderstandings or minor grievances can escalate into fierce disputes as students swiftly accuse one another of emotional harm. Anxious about being perceived as unsupportive, educators often find themselves pressured to take sides and issue penalties, even without clear proof of misconduct. Consequently, students dwell in a constant state of distress, perpetually cautious about offending peers or being accused of wrongdoing. Navigating through this emotional minefield, young people tread lightly, fearful of unintentionally triggering someone's sensitivities or facing allegations. This culture of hypersensitivity breeds a stifling environment, hampering their capacity to cultivate empathy and engage in genuine discussions. When every exchange carries the risk of offense and blame, honest dialogues and dissenting opinions fade, hindering students from learning and growing through diverse experiences. The author suggests this emotional tyranny is onerous and inhibits meaningful connection, leaving a generation struggling to converse authentically. Parenting for resilience. In recent years, a cultural transformation has swept through parenting realms, echoing the therapy-driven environments once confined to educational settings. This shift sees a move away from the traditional authoritative styles toward a gentle parenting approach that strongly emphasizes emotional sensitivity. Such methods, however, may inadvertently hinder children from developing the skills necessary to face life's challenges robustly. Picture a young boy named Liam, whose parents wholeheartedly practice gentle parenting, a method where boundaries aren't defined, and repercussions for misbehavior are carefully sidestepped. For Liam, this leads to emotional validation without facing the real-world consequences of his actions. When he throws a tantrum in a store, his parents avoid confrontation and opt instead to acquiesce to his demands under the guise of calm explanation. As Liam matures, he finds himself struggling in both academic and social landscapes, grappling with his emotions and reacting impulsively when distressed. Educators, influenced by the same cultural tides, are reluctant to impose discipline, choosing instead to accommodate and excuse his behavior based on presumed emotional needs. This upbringing paradigm, as author Shrier points out, delivers young individuals who are more fragile and entitled, often unequipped to handle the stresses of adult life effectively. Boys might face an acute impact from these parenting shifts, as the approach inadvertently deprives them of chances to develop traits such as toughness, independence, and self-reliance, qualities traditionally associated with masculinity. By not allowing boys to experience the natural outcomes of their behavior or encouraging these enduring qualities, gentle parenting may deepen the crisis of identity and purpose many young men face today. The solution lies in harmonizing care with structure, offering children love and support alongside clear expectations and the opportunity to face life's natural consequences. By nurturing an environment that fosters resilience and independence, parents can equip their children with the confidence and skills needed to become well-adjusted, successful adults. This balance between emotional validation and experiential learning is key to cultivating a generation capable of navigating the complexities and demands of an ever-evolving world. Fostering true independence. Parenting, at its core, revolves around nurturing children to adapt to life's challenges with resilience and independence. While shielding them from every risk may seem beneficial, it can inadvertently weaken their ability to face adversity. Imagine parents who choose a balanced approach, balancing firm boundaries with abundant freedom to explore the world. This combination empowers children, like Emma and Jack, to learn through experience. Emma, eager to walk to school solo, receives guidance on safe routes and potential dangers, yet ultimately steers her journey independently. When Jack forgets his lunch, he's left to problem solve rather than rely on his parents to rescue him. Such experiences cultivate self-reliance and problem-solving skills, essential components of resilience. As they grow, Emma and Jack tackle new challenges, from soccer team tryouts to grappling with complex math concepts, without immediate parental intervention. Their parents encourage persistence, emphasizing effort over immediate success. This deliberate approach helps them navigate failures as learning opportunities, instilling grit and determination. In a culture prioritizing comfort over struggle, building resilience requires deliberate, thoughtful parenting strategies. Allowing children to falter, face setbacks, and recover strengthens their character and adaptability. This method can be daunting for parents conditioned to equate love with protection. It demands trust, patience. Emma, determined to join the soccer team, doesn't succeed at first attempt. Her parents offer support and patience, encouraging her to work harder and try again. Similarly, Jack is faced with understanding a difficult math concept. Rather than providing immediate solutions, his parents guide him to seek additional resources and persevere. By allowing their children to encounter and navigate adversity, the parents foster grit and self-reliance. In a society fixated on emotional comfort and risk avoidance, these parents offer a radical alternative, nurturing children's ability to learn from failure and build confidence through experience. This approach, however, demands trust, patience, and embracing discomfort, diverging from traditional notions that associate effective parenting with constant intervention. It is essential to recognize that every child requires different levels of support and autonomy. The ideal approach tailors to each child's unique needs while fostering their independence and problem-solving abilities. Success in parenting doesn't lie in eliminating all discomfort but in preparing children to handle life's inevitable challenges. By emphasizing independence and learning through experience, parents can help their children develop essential life skills and character traits necessary for thriving in an unpredictable world. In applying concepts like iatrogenesis, where well-meaning actions inadvertently cause harm, to the domain of parenting and mental health, there is a suggestion that overprotecting children might actually promote fragility and helplessness. Instead, offering opportunities for children to face risks and challenges can be instrumental in their development into capable and confident individuals, ready to navigate the complexities of modern life.
In Bad Therapy, Why the Kids Aren't Growing Up, Abigail Shrier presents a compelling critique of contemporary therapeutic and parenting practices. Her exploration into iatrogenesis within mental health suggests that overemphasizing emotional safety can inadvertently cultivate a culture of perceived fragility and helplessness among youth. Shrier invites us to reconsider the balance between emotional support and fostering genuine resilience and independence. By pathologizing everyday challenges and prioritizing emotional comfort, some therapeutic and educational approaches might undermine the development of necessary life skills. Moreover, gentle parenting without clear boundaries can leave children ill-prepared for life's adversities. Shrier argues for nurturing environments that allow for growth through adversity, rather than shielding from it. Her insights challenge us to reconsider our strategies in nurturing future generations, aiming for well-rounded individuals ready to face the world's complexities with confidence and self-reliance.